gonna keep on trucking with this movement here, and we're gonna try and wake people up and bring people along, and we're gonna go to California and help those citizens in California stop some of this stuff before it spreads out to the rest of us and where we all come from. It's going to be a little bit of a task, but we will get it done, and be prepared to spend a little bit of time in sunny California. Hopefully it's sunny California. But for those of you that have never been out west, we'll probably have some time next week that if you want to go down and check out the beaches and everything like that, we'll be able to. So I'm excited for it. I actually love the West Coast, even though I'm from the East Coast. I don't know that I want to live there, but I love going out there. So we're gonna get moving here, head out, and once again, I'm sure you got, how many of those you have left? Oh, you got a whole other stack of them. That's all the information for everybody that's a part of or voting on all those bills in California.
From Canada's Freedom Convoy out in Ottawa back in February to the People's Convoy here in the U.S., now truckers are protesting in the Oakland ports in California all the way to the Dutch farmers. We need to see and pay attention to this and understand what's going on, because the policies of this administration and their sanctions to support an invasion that the majority of Americans truly don't support. All this, and we the people, are leveraged with inflation and a bad economy. And it's about to get worse. Let's see what's going on. First, let's see the American side of the Freedom Convoy and what they are pursuing, and how even though they parted ways, we can see how the inspiration from the Canada and the People's Convoy sprinkled the good to the Dutch farmers to give them inspiration to stand up for their rights. So without further ado, editor, roll clip, fair use.
Truck drivers really want is, and just fight for what they believe in. So please introduce yourself.
My name's Stan, and I go by Saznak, and I got that name because I was born in Kansas, and I just took Kansas and flipped it around, so it's made Saznak.
Is that what that is?
That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. A lot of people think that's my last name, so okay. Yeah, Stan Saznak.
Yes, sir.
All this stuff is people handing me, little stuff like this. Little kids come out and draw pictures. There's another one that actually drew my truck. There it is right there. Some little kid took the time to do that.
Hey everyone, so let's be honest. Most people, our people, are truly fighting for our constitutional rights, right? We all are saying, man, this is unconstitutional, this isn't constitutional, right? But let's be honest, there's a lot of people that don't even know the Constitution. They just hear this, look at this, see a little meme here, blah, 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 and they're claiming that they understand their rights in Constitution. So what I want to do right now is make sure that those of you that are doing that don't really study the Constitution, have a little bit more information and education on it. All right. The United States Constitution is made up of articles. These articles say what the government can do, what they do have jurisdiction over, authority over. So those are the articles found in the United States Constitution. And just so everybody knows, there's the federal Constitution, the United States Constitution, but then each state also has their own constitution. A lot of people don't know these things. Of course, they're very similar, but it's very important that you know your state's constitution and the federal Constitution. Now, let's talk about what amendments are. You know the articles are in the Constitution. Well, these amendments are changes that are made to the Constitution, and it's made by a majority of people that we elect that choose to, hey, we got to make a change to this article or change or add this or this, whatever it may be. Okay, so those are the amendments. Now let's go a little deeper into this. You always hear about the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights. These are my rights. These are my rights. You always hear about it, right? Because those are our God-given rights. Now, what are the Bill of Rights? They're the first 10 amendments. The first 10 amendments that were created by our founding fathers. Just by the way, not all the founding fathers thought that these amendments should be made, especially the first 10 amendments, which give our God-given rights. They said, why do we need to put our God-given rights? This could cause a problem in the future. Why are we writing down our God-given rights? Totally understand that perspective, right? Either way, the Bill of Rights came into effect, the first 10 amendments. Do you know your first 10 amendments? If I asked you what 1, 2, 3, 4, could you tell me those first 10 amendments? And I would arguably say, I doubt you do. I doubt you do. And it's important, if we're going to argue on the side of the Constitution and argue for our rights, we need to know the truth and know what they say. That's what's so important. So just so everybody knows, you have the Constitution, right, both federal and state, and then in this United States Constitution, you have your Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments. And I don't know if you guys could even tell me what the First Amendment says. So I ask you right now, in the First Amendment, what are the 5 liberties, the 5 rights, the 5 freedoms that you're able to have? Tell me those 5 that are listed in the First Amendment. The first most important amendment there is. What are your 5 freedoms? Religion, speech, press, the right to petition, and the right to assembly. Those are the first 5. So now you got a little bit more background, right, you guys? So you have the United States Constitution that are made up of the articles, right, what the government can do. And then you have the Bill of Rights, which are the first 10 amendments to the United States Constitution, also known as your God-given rights. And those amendments, those first 10 amendments, are saying what the federal government can't touch. They have no say in. And what we have seen in the last 2 years alone is people just giving up those rights. Here you go, government, take whatever you want, whatever you say. And that's totally wrong. And that's why we're at the mess in all situations that we are today, is because people don't know the Constitution. If you went to public school, you're not learning what the Constitution is, and I'm guilty of that too. And it wasn't until I actually started diving in and studying these things till I found out all of this, which is why I've been able to win in court and have my businesses open during this time and stay healthy and do what I want with my body during this time. So I'm just giving you, personal experience of how much just knowing your rights truly are. So I encourage everyone to do a little bit more diving in of the United States Constitution. And I'm just going to put this on the side. The most important other thing you should be reading is the Bible. God bless.
Trade flow at the 8th largest port in the country is at a stop.
We are a team operation. We need every part of that supply chain.
As truckers keep protesting against California's gig labor law, AB 5, which requires companies that hire independent contractors to reclassify them as employees.
Now they're being slapped with the legislation on how to run their companies. I feel so bad for them.
But an estimated 70,000 truckers don't want to become employees or part of a union to be able to work. As they try to make their point to California lawmakers, many businesses in the state are feeling the impact.
At this point, since the truckers are protesting because of the AB 5 law, we are left to them being able to bring us stuff. And if they're not working, we're not getting our product out.
Dutch farmers, they are still protesting over the cuts that they're proposing, not only to CO2, but nitrogen emissions. One of the it's basically the second largest food exporter in the world, and they're being told that they're going to need to cut their production at a time of global food insecurity to basically follow climate mandates. This seems like complete insanity to me. But here's another crazy thing. Canada is now apparently going down the same route. The Canadian government under Justin Trudeau, the same guy who tried to crack down on all the truckers and everybody else, and used really sort of Xi Jinping-style tactics against them. Well, now he wants to impose drastic climate change restrictions again on farmers, again using the nitrogen excuse to crack down on food production. This just seems like complete insanity to me.
Hey guys, it's Jose, your regular Joe Blow again, keeping an eye out and my ears open to freedom to excel and prevail, which is the name of this channel. Do your own research, guys, and prepare. Stay alert and continue to learn and move forward. We are living in a making history time. Please, guys, stay tuned. I'll continue to do my best to bring you more content to the best of my ability as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. And don't forget to always stay free.
It ain't hard to tell. I excel, then prevail.